Okay, so before we get started, I want to talk a little bit about confidentiality with the group. And what that means is that everything that's said in this group will remain confidential. We like to say what happens and what is said here stays here. Um, of course, there are a couple exceptions to that rule, and I'll go over those in just a second. But first, I just want to let you guys know that as the facilitator, I take confidentiality very seriously, and I can promise you all that I'm going to do my part in keeping all of the conversations in this group confidential. But I must warn you that I am only responsible for myself, and I can only guarantee confidentiality with myself. And what that means is that each member of this group is responsible for keeping everything that is said in this group confidential. We all have an equal part in confidentiality, and it's important that we trust each other and that we trust the group process and that we trust that we can share and talk about our issues and emotions without it leaving this room. Now, the exceptions to the rule, of course, would be that if you are talking about harming yourself or harming others, then we would have to notify the appropriate people for that, because if a life is at risk or in potential danger, then that is something that's serious enough to break confidentiality. And that includes the elderly population and children as well. Other than that, everything that's said here will remain here, and as a group, we should all do our part to guarantee the confidentiality.